3 criminals killed in police shootout. No compromise for corrupt police personnel. Good afternoon, I'm Cynthia Arthur. You're watching News on 2. 3 criminals were shot dead by police in a shootout at Jalan Sungai Tua, Hulu Yang Baru, Batu Caves yesterday. The 3 were believed to have robbed bank customers who had just withdrawn money in the Klang Valley and Negeri Sembilan. Selangor CID Chief SAC Fadzil Ahmad, when met at the scene, said the suspects refused to surrender when asked to do so and instead fired one shot at the police. Police had to respond and all 3 criminals were killed at the scene. He said that upon inspection of the suspect's car, police found a pistol, 4 bullets, 2 machetes among personal belongings. The identities of all suspects have yet to be ascertained as no identification documents were found. The bodies were sent to Kuala Lumpur Hospital for post-mortem and the case is being investigated under Section 307 of the Penal Code for murder. Additionally, SAC Fadzil said that Selangor recorded 86 robbery cases involving victims who had just withdrawn money from the bank with an estimated loss of 8 million ringgit throughout 2017. The Home Ministry will never compromise with any criminal activities committed by the officers and staff of the Royal Malaysia Police PDRM. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi said that integrity was something that could not be compromised and appropriate action would be taken against anyone involved in crime. Datuk Seri Dr. Ahmad Zahid, who is also Home Minister, said any criminal-related power abuse is a serious offence that deserves stern action, especially when the offence is committed by an authority whose job is to protect public safety.
Bukan hanya dari pencerobohan, tetapi jika kejadian jenayah berlaku, apatah lagi jika ianya dilakukan oleh pegawai-pegawai penguatkuasa dan anggotanya, maka tindakan pasti dilakukan.
He was speaking at a school supplies contribution ceremony for the back-to-school program in SJKC Chongsan, Pagan Dato'. The police inspector, 2 of his subordinates and a civilian were arrested to facilitate a probe into a gang robbery and extortion incident which took place at a house in Ipoh Perak on Wednesday. Malaysia's stand against the recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel was made based on its humanity policy to prevent Palestinians from being further oppressed by the Zionist regime. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi said Malaysia also protested against the move by US President Donald Trump in the recognition as it was related to Islam, which considers Jerusalem as a holy city for Muslims. In this regard, he called on people regardless of race and religion to join the government in opposing the action by Trump.
I hope in this hall in Hutan Kelantan, our message tonight is to be conveyed to Washington, is to be conveyed to terrorists that we are Malaysian, stood as one nation, one Malaysian, because we believe in unity, although we are diverse in religion.
He also asked the Malaysian people to mutually respect each other's religion and avoid making misinterpretations against other religions. He was speaking at a Christmas celebration dinner organized by the Hilir Perak Christian Priests Association in Hutan Melintang. 2 men claimed trial at the Kota Kinabalu Sessions Court to running a prostitution den following an immigration raid that seized 14.9 million ringgit cash from a health spa in a hotel on November 24th. Tay Tian Chuan, 45, and Tay Leong Hee, 55, pleaded not guilty on Friday to the charge of operating a brothel under Section 373, subsection 1, subsection A of the Penal Code. The two were accused of operating a brothel at the second-floor premises of a prominent hotel in Kota Kinabalu at 8:44 p.m. on November 24th. It was reported that immigration officials arrested 4 people believed to be involved in the flesh trade syndicate, which 17 Filipino women were detained for suspected involvement in immoral activities under Ops Gegar. During the raid at the spa and also an apartment at Jalan Api-Api, immigration officers were shocked to find cash totaling 14.9 million ringgit. Judge Nur Hafiza Muhammad Salim allowed the two accused to be released on bail of 20,000 ringgit in one surety each. She also ordered them to surrender their passports to the court and to report themselves at the Immigration Department's office once a month. Nur Hafiza set January 10 next year for case management. A 16-year-old teenager who was allegedly abducted by a man impersonating a policeman on Thursday was found safe in Raub yesterday. Nur Shamin Nabila Muhammad Shapawi was found at 11:05 a.m. at a bus station after she contacted her family members and informed them that she was in town. According to Raub District Police Chief Superintendent Wan Muhammad Zahari Wan Busu, the victim claimed to have boarded the bus from Kuala Lumpur to Raub. She was then immediately picked up at the bus station and taken to Raub Hospital and Kuala Lipis for an examination. Police are still trying to locate the suspect posing as a police sergeant recently posted at the Sungai Ruan station when he abducted the teenager. The case is being investigated under Section 363 and Section 170 of the Penal Code for abduction as well as impersonating a public servant. A sanitation contract worker was killed when the Honda EX5 motorcycle he was riding skidded and crashed into a concrete barrier along the East Coast Expressway Phase 2 LPT2. The accident occurred at about 6:30 p.m. yesterday at kilometer 267.5 LPT2 near the R&R Jabor Perasing. 25-year-old Muhammad Nasharuddin Mat Yusof died at the scene due to internal injuries to the body and head. The deceased and his friend, Muhammad Shukri Roslan, 25, was travelling on their respective motorcycles from their home in Bandar Chennai Baru, heading towards R&R Jabor Persaing. Muhammad Shukri said he witnessed the motorcycle crashed hard into a bridge railing and concrete highway barricade. The victim's body was taken to the forensics unit of Kemaman Hospital. Kemaman District Police Chief Superintendent Muhammad Said Ibrahim said that the case is being investigated under Section 41, Subsection 1 of the Road Transport Act 1987. That concludes this afternoon's news on 2. In our top story, 3 criminals killed in police shootout. Join us again at 7 this evening. I'm Cynthia Arthur and thank you for watching.